So for breakfast every day, we've got posh pork and beans. There's 510 calories per pack. So yeah, they're right. I wouldn't say they're like amazing in flavour, but definitely worse ones out there. I've got to show you this, but pretty dangerous. But yeah, you've just got to see what this is like in places. Oh. It is relentless. You are never just walking straight. You can never get up a pace. Wild garlic. Oh, so much of it around here as well. It smells beautiful. This is the last time I'm going to see Loch Lomond on this trip. This is the last bit of view we've got. It is turning into a beautiful day. The sun's peeking its head out every now and then. Just went through the campsite. The bar, restaurant area was closed, so just went into the shop, got a load of snacks. Obviously, being a campsite, massively overpriced, but it is what it is. Supports small businesses and all. And yeah, make sure you take some time to look back on where you've come. And I certainly haven't come up those mountains, but they look gorgeous, don't they? Green Lyric Crossroads. I've probably pronounced that completely wrong, but it's a halfway point of the West Highland Way. Brilliant. So we are apparently halfway, although didn't feel like it. I feel like I've got a few more miles till halfway point, but yeah, very happy about that. Very happy indeed. Feeling sore, but yeah, in a good point. How sad and ugly does that look? I mean, it's devastating, really. I know they're replanting trees and there's obviously a just reason for it, but I still can't help but think, you know, just how upsetting it is, really, that so much has to die to sustain us. Shame. supposedly Robert the Bruce and his army threw their weapons into this loch-in after beating at the Dalry, but no weapons have been recovered, nor his longsword. So, is it myth, legend? Who knows? So, excuse how I look, I'm just keeping warm. I'm underway. It's a little bit later than I'd like. The alarm went off and I turned it off and I thought, right, let's think about today, how I go. And just drifted back to sleep. So I've not had any breakfast yet, but I've got some bars and stuff that were left over from the shop yesterday, which I'll have instead. So yeah, not as great as what I'd like, but I want to make good time, and I've got the breakfast stuff there to eat if I find myself ahead of time. So would that be different types of rock just forming into one, or?
Yeah, the geology in Scotland is actually very complex.
So that's algae, the yellow?
I think so. I can't seem to scrape it off with my... I think it is.
Wow. How interesting.
Nice. It's too big to carry.
Sorry if the wind is quite noisy, but yeah, it's about 10 o'clock, just gone 10. Just taking a little break, give my ankles some rest as they're a little bit sore. Was walking with Charles for about 2.5 hours. Charles from Holland, South African fellow, very nice, very interesting guy to chat to. Really interesting. I've thoroughly enjoyed our talks along the way. And yeah, he's hit me some really fascinating stories. And yeah, just a really pleasant guy to have spent some time with and hopefully cross paths with again. But if not, yeah, really did enjoying it. It helped me a lot having that chat for this first half of the morning. This is my home for the night. That's the King's something pub, hotel, and I shall be having some food and drink there. So need to make sure that's covered properly. Yeah, looking forward to it. Just leaving the hotel now, had a nice meal, and just going to take you to a very special guest who's a permanent resident here. Unsure what the name this certain individual goes by, but they are actually on the menu. So